Well, we've been partnering with SANRAL for over the last almost 10 years now. And initially it was for civil engineering students only, but we run a program for STEM so that we can, entice other students to become engineers. And what's a better way to get them enticed in engineering is to give them some practical exposure to that. And this is what we did today. By building a bridge, you're building their confidence, you're making sure that they're building teams as well. And they will take pride in that bridge that they have built, regardless if the bridge fails at the end of the day or not, because that's a learning activity as well. And we're not always going to have civil engineers come out of this, but at least they can see the beauty of engineering practically.
We are at Labco, and it is the bridge building competition. Considering that 2 out of 3 of the people in my team is their first time building bridges, myself included, I'm not expecting to do too well, but I'm not expecting to do horrible. I have confidence in our bridge.
The iGEMS holiday program inspired me to be here today. It is basically where iGEMS takes the people at iGEMS to different sites during the holidays to get engineering experiences. So today we're here learning about more on the civil side of engineering. We were grouped up individually into different teams, so we didn't choose our teams. It was picked randomly amongst ourselves. Having to work in a new team, I feel it puts you in a different environment. So a different environment where you really need to understand your other peers as well. It may be people who you've never met before or people who you do know. But even though, I'd say being put in that new environment, it really tests your communication skills. The most challenging part, I feel, as engineers, the communication amongst ourselves. Firstly, we had to focus on a design, one single design, and if it would be able to handle the tests. So I feel like just communication amongst our peers is one of the hardest experiences for any engineer.
For us in the incubator itself, we always had a smaller group of students because we're a niche program. So this year was the first year that we took 26 learners out of the 500 learners that have come in. So the process of interviewing and making sure that this is really what you want to study at the end of the day is quite intricate. So we try and make sure that we have them through psychometric testing. They've got benchmark tests that they do as well. And then at the end of the day, we have, interviewed them to see if this is the way that they want to go. And you have various engineers that come in. Some of them just interested in engineering and some of them knowing exactly what type of engineer that they want to be at the end of the day. And we've had quite a good set with 2 sets of years of students that have come in. So we've got 100% graduates with 100% employment rate for those graduates.
Well, I did the bridge building competition. There's a large number of people in the civil engineering industry did the bridge building competition. It's a practical way for these kids to say, do I want to do it or not? We always say you don't become a civil engineer, you are born one. Well, it exposes them to a different way of thinking. It's a fun way to teach. The kids learned today about bending moments, which they didn't realize they did, shear forces, torsion, all of these things they learned in a fun, exciting way that will teach them to teach new concepts in a practical, different way. And yes, I saw the disappointment when it didn't make what they wanted it to make.
It's been going quite well. We finished. A lot of other people had to get extra time to finish, but we finished our bridge in time.
I think we were second place because of the weight of our bridge. The weight of our bridge was the highest weight. It was 125 grams and the winning bridge was only 100 grams. Even though our bridge carried the highest load, which was 21 kgs, we still got second place because of we didn't quite read the instructions properly. Our spaces were 2 centimeters instead of 1. The factors that we put in was the clear span of the bridge, how long it was, and also the width of the bridge, because those 2 factors mattered a lot, and also the weight of our bridge, because the ratio was weight to load, and those are one of the most important factors to our bridge.
Today was really fun. I wasn't expecting to win. Like, I was surprised because we had a lot of challenges when building our bridge. Like, the weight of our bridge was unbalanced. The bridge was swavy. So I can't believe it, but we managed to adapt to fix the situation, to try and fix it by putting new pillars for it to be able to stand evenly on the surface. At first I was nervous. I thought I would make mistakes, but going through it, talking to everyone, I managed to create connections with them. So we easily moved way forward. We had many ideas, some we challenged to do, but we moved forward as a team. The most exciting part was getting introduced to civil engineering. I never got introduced to the practical part of it, but I was only introduced to the theory. But getting introduced to it with SANRAL and how civil engineers work day in, day out, adapting to any situation that may come when building bridges, for example, or buildings. My take is that I'm very grateful for SANRAL giving out the bursaries. Really looking forward to maybe signing up for some of them, because those bursaries maybe help underprivileged kids to become something big, to become a huge name for them.
I hope it continues. I really hope it never dies down. I hope it takes the kids and makes them excited and say, yeah, I want to do maths and science. I want to do that. That is exactly how we can build the future, do the basics for the people that they need, and just give back to the communities.